Devonte, I know, the result wasn't what you guys were looking for tonight, but I guess just these last two games, do you feel like this has been progress for you guys, compared to the two before that?
Definitely, as far as, like taking care of the ball, communication on defense is getting better. Obviously, we got out-rebounded, giving up second chance points. All correctable stuff, like we said, preseason and early these couple of games. But we put ourselves in a position to win again, and it's growing pains. You got to learn. You got to be in those positions to know what you got to do, and we'll learn from it.
And, you just said it, the offensive rebounds was a big part of it, but, overall, it seemed like you guys were able to get some stops. Just where do you think you guys are at on the defensive end at this very early part of the season?
I think we played very well defensively. Like I said, you just got to clean up those offensive rebounds. Can't let them get, you can't let any team really get that many second chance opportunities. It's going to kill you. So, yeah.
And Herb basically went from not playing in this first game to Game 5, checking Trae Young, to making big shots at the end of the game, and late there. I guess what have you just seen as far as his progression early in his rookie season?
It's amazing. Like I said, I told him, it's the NBA. You might not play 5 games in a row, but that 6th game, you better be ready. And we was literally just talking about it this morning at shoot around. How some guys, got to sit and wait a whole year or 2 before they get the opportunity. So, you got to make the most of it. You getting the second game of the season, and he's definitely making the most of it and coming out and giving us sparks.
Yeah, and I asked you about it last game, but, once again, it seemed like you were able to hit some big shots, looking more and more comfortable in this offense. Just where are you right now as far as just figuring out where you fit with this team?
I'm good. I know where I fit. Just got to continue to be aggressive, continue to, make plays for myself and for everybody else.
You had 5 threes tonight. What is it like for you when you're in the zone and shots like you were putting up tonight are falling?
It's good. It kind of give us, different ways to attack the defense. Obviously they got to get up and pick and rolls, and then, maybe I can find a big rolling or skip passes and stuff like that, and other guys can get going. So it definitely helps us offensively, if we're making shots.
It seems like maybe the off-balance threes or the one-handed threes have just kind of been going in. How much do you, practice that? Maybe not that, but how much do you practice, like, being on the move or being in difficult situations when you're attempting some of those?
I definitely don't practice shots like that. They was joking saying I need to shoot more of them like that because they just go in every time so far. But I definitely practice late game, trying to get separation and get your shot off, but not like that.
Not the one-handers?
Not one-hand floaters from the three-point line.
It seems like when you were in Charlotte, you made a lot of big threes at the end of games and big shots. How much do you embrace, just the opportunity to be in that situation and like you did tonight?
Oh, yeah, you got to love it, That's what you dream of doing, The crowd going crazy when you're hitting shots at the buzzer and stuff like that, counting down in your head and shooting the paper ball, little stuff like that. So you embrace it and you live for that moment.
Scott, go ahead.
Hey, I was just having 2 rookies on the floor at the end of a game like that. I imagine that is not something you guys probably expected a couple of months ago when you were thinking about, October basketball. What does it mean to see both those guys kind of earning that spot, to be in that situation? How much dividends do you think that's going to pay for y'all down the line?
It's going to pay out big time. Like I said, you got to grow. You got to grow growing pains. You got to go through it. They're going to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, especially as rookies, but it's good for them to be in those in-game situations, close games, clutch situations early, so we all grow together. They're not just watching it or watching it on film. They get the reality, really be in it, and game 45, 50, it's going to be natural for them. So it's going to pay out. Thank you. Amen. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
Recording stopped.